Women don't necessarily need to pick a guy. And what I mean by that is a lot of guys approach the dating market and they say, okay, this woman's talking to like 10 or 20 guys. She has to pick two of them or one of them. And I got to get myself in that spot. Honestly, in my opinion, that's just not true. A lot of women have the idea where they'd rather be alone than to be with a guy that it just doesn't feel right with. That's a guy they view as a loser. Some women would literally rather be alone than be with a loser. That's the sad reality. And that's what a lot of people won't tell you, right? So sometimes guys think, okay, if I'm the best that she can get, she has to pick me, right? Not necessarily, right? If she's still not happy with what she has, it's just not going to feel right for her, right? And a lot of guys underestimate the options that the modern dating woman has. I see a lot of girls on X, or I see a lot of people in the dating market in general that say, oh, men don't approach women anymore, not like in the old days. Are you kidding me? And if you want to test this out, I'd literally recommend you walk with an attractive girl all throughout a city, right? I've actually done that experiment. I've walked with my sister all throughout a city. You'll see how many guys are actually interested in her, will show interest in her. Or better yet, just start a dating profile and pretend to be a woman, and then you'll see how many results you get in an hour. The modern woman has ridiculous amounts of options. And all these people on Twitter, on YouTube that are telling you, oh, women don't get hit on a lot. That's why they're not choosing to do stuff with guys. Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? The modern woman has tons of options. And this is like 101. I just hate the fact that I have to say this, and I hate the fact that some dating gurus say that. Like, oh, women don't get cold approach a lot. Nah, women get hit on a lot. The average woman, she does. Absolutely, she has options. Absolutely, she has options. And once you realize that, you're gonna realize that you really, really need to kind of excel in every field that exists in the dating market. Because it's not necessarily about, getting a girlfriend or getting a girl that you're happy with, but it's also making the girl comfortable with that you're someone who's high quality enough that she's happy with, and you're someone she can kind of view as in the ballpark of this is the best guy I can get, right? If she doesn't view you as that, it's not that you're not going to be able to do anything there. You might, but like I said, it's just you really want to cover your bases in the dating market, right? Because the modern woman does have tons of options, regardless of what these people on Twitter and YouTube tell you. The modern woman has tons of options. If she tells you she doesn't, she's probably lying to you, or She's not actually counting the guys that are hitting on her all the time, right? That's literally how it is. And once you realize that, you're going to get it out of your head that cold approach is all you need to do. And you're going to realize cold approach is one aspect of the war that you're facing in the modern dating market. Cold approach is one battle, one war that you're facing. If you want to get high quality results consistently, you really need to focus on performing in every field that exists in the dating market. You really need to cover your bases, right? Making sure you do that. And you really have to get comfortable with the fact that you are playing a hyper competitive market and that it is not easy to get yourself into the top 20, 10% of a hyper competitive market, right? It takes time and it takes effort. It takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort to get yourself in the top tier of the dating market. And it's something you need to work on consistently. Once you're comfortable with that, in my opinion, you'll do a lot better in general, but you shouldn't try to fool yourself into thinking that cold approach is literally the only thing you need to do. You shouldn't try to fool yourself, and you shouldn't let people try to trick you into thinking that's the only thing you need to do. That is just a small part of the battle you're facing. Cold approach game, yeah, it's all important, of course, but it's literally a whole bunch of different things you need to focus on in order to get consistently the results that you're looking to get.